have a lions, they have a camels, they have various animals, strong animals like elephant, powerful animals like tiger. If somebody sees in a circus, as a circus person, he moves his stick up in front of tiger. Tiger stands up. He says with his stick, he says, now you jump. The tiger, it jumps through the fiery circle. The circus man, he says, okay, now down. The big elephant, it bends down. If somebody sees all this in the circus, he gets surprised, amazed. Wow, the big powerful animals are getting controlled just by stick movements. But this amazement, people get amazed not for the activity happened in the circus, but they get amazed, matured people, they get amazed to see how they could train these animals. Right? Only immature people, they will see, oh, it is controlled. Wow, nice. Hey, it is jumping. See. Hey, tiger is jumping. They say, hey, elephant is bending down. So small kids, they will see that much only. But the matured people or elderly people, they see that how strong training, how wonderful training these animals got. That is the meaning of taming, the training, taming. Have you heard the story of dog's tail? Dog's tail. Will you able to tame the dog's tail? Can you able to make the dog's tail straight? Anybody?
No.
No, it's very difficult. Not difficult, it is impossible. You cannot. It is said, buffalo, if it comes on the road, no matter how many times you horn on the road, hey buffalo, move out, the buffalo will not hear. You see plants, small plants. If you want to give a proper shape to the tree, upcoming tree, when it is a plant, then only we keep a straight stick and make this plant grow appropriately. So when it is plant only, then only we just give a face to it. Why I am saying all this? See, I said animals, the powerful animals can be controlled, trained properly. There are some animals, parts of animals, maybe dog's tail, buffalo, there is no use of training. You cannot train it. You cannot tame it. But very delicate plants can be trained properly. You know how elephants can be controlled? When these elephants, when they are small babies, then only they catch, the circus people, they catch small babies when they are in small age, and they tie one rope to the pole. In the childhood, because the baby elephant, it has a very less strength. It doesn't have a strong, it is not very much strong. There is very less strength. So it keeps trying out with the small rope to pull the rope, come out of the pole. But this small elephant is not able to do it. It is not, because it has a very less strength. But this, after months and months, years and years, this baby elephant becomes young. and elderly, grows up, it grows up. And it gets a great strength. But when it, even after having a great strength, it never tries, after some years, it never tries to break the rope. Anybody knows why?
Hare Krishna.
Because he
Yes,
is
bro.
used to with that trap to stay in that.
Used to? Okay, used to. Okay. It got used to. Yes, Saidandar?
It is fixed in its mind.
Yeah, okay.
అంటే తను చిన్నప్పుడు తన బలం లేనప్పుడు అది పుల్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేసినప్పుడు ఇట్ డజంట్. సో అది పెద్ద అయినప్పుడు అదే మెంటాలిటీ తోటి ఉంటుంది.
Yes. So mentality got fixed. Okay. Dhwani says it got used to it. Saidandar says mentality got fixed in it. Okay. Any other responses, devotees? Any other responses? Why the elephant got trapped into that rope, with that rope? Any other views to it? Just think about it. Any other views?
Some habit, Prabhu.
Good. Good. It got habituated. Dhwani also said the same thing, right? It's got habituated. It got.
Maybe, Prabhu, maybe we must showing the knowledge of the food.
Okay, being comfortable. Everything is coming up on its face. So there is no risk, There is no difficult time. Everything is coming. So it's got used to it. Okay, Sahid says fear. Fear. How fear? How fear?
It is not aware of its strength, potential, Prabhuji.
Good, nice point. Very nice. It could not understand its own strength. Its own strength. Good. The basic point here is it got stereotyped thought process. The thought was fixed, mentally it fixed, obsessed, habituated, thinking in the same way that no, I cannot. Thought is, I tried in childhood, it could not happen. Now if I try, it will not come, it will not happen. So thought got fixed up. And it will, because of that thought, it will never try again. It will never try again. So, some of us in our childhood, we got some bad experiences. With the places, at times. For example, one point of time on the January 1st, in the evening time, I was criticized, I was joked. Everybody humiliated me. So at that time, at that place, with that experience, every year, if we go to that places, at that time, we remember that. You see? So these thoughts are very, very powerful. These thoughts are very powerful. These thoughts are connected to our experiences. These thoughts leads us to our experiences. And whatever the thoughts we got, we carry forward these thoughts. It is very hard to move on with these thoughts. It is very hard to remove these thoughts because it got experienced. We got experienced with these thoughts. In the same way, good memories also. It is not only bad memories, it is the same way, good memories also. On the January 1st, at this time, I enjoyed with my friends. So every year, at that place when you go, at that time, we remember that memories. So thoughts are very, very powerful. These thoughts, when they become strong, it is very, very hard to change it. So plants, they are ready to mold the way we want the plants. That's how we can mold the plants and have a very, very structured tree. In childhood, the animals, they are very, very flexible in thoughts. We can tame, we can properly train animals in the childhood. When it grows up, it will be controlled. Similarly, our senses need to be controlled in a tender age. When we are in tender age, in childhood, our senses need to be controlled. Our thought process need to be controlled. It should be tamed properly. Then when we grow up, these thought process will help us. Same way, it bounds us also. Just like elephants got bounded because of its thoughts process. Trees got nice shape. Trees got nice shape because it got tamed in the tender age, plant time. So both are there in our hands. So Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj, he says in Bhagavatam, Kaumaram acharet prajna. When we are at the childhood, at the age of 5, we should train our mind. We should control, we should train our senses. We should tame our thoughts. From bachpan se, in the childhood onwards. Then when we grow up, this helps us. So same thoughts bounds us, same thoughts liberates us. Try to understand. Thoughts are very, very powerful. These thoughts turns into experiences of our life. That's why what we are thinking, what is the way we are thinking, the thought process need to be checked all the time in our life. How I am thinking. When I see a girl, how am I thinking? When I see a boy, how am I thinking? What is my thought process? When I see a gold, what is my thought process? When I see big cash, so much amount of cash, what is my thought process? When I see a food, what is my thought process? So this thought process need to be trained properly, tamed properly from the childhood onwards. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult to control after 30, 40 years. It is very difficult. You cannot change the thought process. There are some people, बचपन से साई बाबा को मानते मानते साई बाबा भगवान है या तो they accepted it as a fact. When they become 30, 40 years, if you tell them, Arey, Sai Baba is not God. He is some saint. That's it. He is not a God. If you tell them, they are not ready to accept it. They will think, Arey, इतना साल से मैं 30 साल 40 साल से साई बाबा का पूजा कर रहा हूँ, अभी बोल रहे हो बेकार. They will get upset. So our thoughts leads to our experiences, and based on these experiences, we lead our life in a happy moments or bad moments, sad moments. One time, in a great assembly of meetings, Abdul Kalam was invited. Abdul Kalam. Children, all the kids, students. One kid asked a question to Abdul Kalam. How to get a good character, he asked. The small child asked Abdul Kalam in the speech, after the speech. So Abdul Kalam, he started speaking. Very, very famous. You can get in YouTube also. It's very famous instruction, suggestion, or ideology, a thought process, what Abdul Kalam has given. Same thing actually mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, what we are discussing right now. So Abdul Kalam says, our thoughts makes our words. Our words becomes our actions. Our actions turns into our habit. Our habits turns into our character. The character makes our destiny. So this is what Abdul Kalam responded. I repeat again here carefully. It starts from thoughts. Our thoughts makes our words, what we speak. What is there in mind, that's what comes out in the words. Our words turns into our actions. What we speak, that's what we do. Our actions turns into our habits, our daily routine habits. Our habits turns into our character. Our character leads us to our destiny. Same thing. It is not actually originally Krishna. He is the one who spoke this. He says, Dhyayato Vishayan. The thought process is the one which leads our destiny. The thoughts. Krishna saying here, Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsa. Sangasteshu Pajayate. So thoughts comes, it is called contemplation. The thoughts, we contemplate on something and we desire to have it. We desire to have it. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsa. Sangasteshu Pajayate. We desire to have it. Sanga Sanjayate Kama. When we desire to have it, we have it with us, Sangas, then we develop strong desire that turns into a strong desire, Kama. If this strong desire, if it gets fulfilled, Kama, try to understand, Kama doesn't mean only lusty thoughts. It is not always sexual thoughts. Kama means a strong desire for anything. Even a small child has a Kama. Even small child. Sometimes children, they say, no, I want it, I want it. I want doll, I want ball, I want balloon, I want kite, I want ice cream. No, that is strong desire. That is Kama. If the Kama gets fulfilled, then we get into greed. If the Kama doesn't get fulfilled, then we get into angry. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Of course, that is a shloka. Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsan Sangasteshu Pajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kama Kamat Krodo Bijayate. So, Krishna is giving a clear-cut understanding to all of us to observe our thoughts, tame our thoughts, train our thoughts for our destiny, for our future, for our life ahead. Devotees, just see at 7, I think 7:10, 7:15 like that, you got a reminder in the group, right? Reminder in the group. When you saw the reminder, some people, when they saw the reminder, they thought, okay, let me join today. Let me click on this. So that reminder came in the thought. Yes. Some devotees, they no need to see reminder. For some, no, reminder is not required because they got habituated with it. So they just join like this. See, all of you, many of you actually got habituated with this. You just join like that. You don't need reminder. But some people, we keep on giving that their reminder to their life. Yes, there is a class, come join. Here we should understand one point very carefully, that initially we need to invest to remind ourselves. Initially we need to spend our energy, time, endeavors to remind ourselves. Once we got into it, we get habituated with this. We get habituated. So, initially it is very hard to observe our thought process. But if you constantly do that, you will get benefited afterwards. Your habits will become very good. Then if our habits becomes good, then our character becomes good. So I request, please observe your thought process. What is your thought process? Kitna gandagi hai? Or what kind of thoughts we are getting? You know better than anyone else. You know better than about your thoughts than anyone else, devotees. Because they cannot get into you and see your thoughts. If, for example, suppose, if you connect a projector If you connect your projector no, screen, projected screen, your thoughts, you will be surprised. You will be amazed. See your thoughts. See your own thoughts on the projected screen. So even I'm not exception for it. Even I'm trying. I'm also trying out. So devotees, we should be very, very careful to tame our thoughts. So we should observe our thought process. We should tame and train our thoughts for a better future. Right at the beginning. Right now. Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes, devotees. Any questions, comments we can take now? I saw some hands was rising in between. Yes, now you can share, devotees. Any questions, comments? Yes, Dwan.
Some thoughts are in your domain, as you had mentioned before, so it suddenly rises in your mind. You don't think of it and it suddenly rises in your mind. I hope you are understanding what is my question. Some thoughts
Yes.
you don't want
Yes, I understood.
come
Dwan.
and some thought suddenly comes up and it traps you up with a certain moment, and after that moment is gone, you realize that you were
Yeah.
trapped in that moment.
That's true. That's true.
So
So,
you feel guilty about that moment which is past. But it was certain things happen at certain moment only. It's not always that we want that thought to be there into your mind.
yes.
And then you keep on running with that thought the whole day.
Yes. That's true. So, your question is what exactly?
What to be done at that moment?
What to be
Just
done? Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, Dhwani. Nice question. So there are, Arjuna is also asking Krishna, Ata kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha. Hey Krishna, I want to be good person. I want to be very gentleman. But somehow or other, some thoughts, some force is forcing me. What is that? He asks in 3rd chapter, we'll discuss ahead. Of course, yeah, 3rd chapter and this chapter. Arjuna is asking the same question. So what is the thought? Krishna says it is same desire, same kama, a strong desire. So all of a sudden it comes, pops up into our screen of our mind. What to do at that time? So you only mentioned two things, very important. Number one, it is a temporary. It comes after some time we become normal. Number one, we should know, we should get aware of this. Yes, it is for some time, it comes and goes. Second thing, we should know that is not good for us. We should know that is not good for us. We should be very clear about it. If you are clear about these two things, it is not good and it is temporary, for that time, we should absorb ourselves in something very positive, something what we are love at. Yes. So when we get into that, then we don't carried away by this. Even for suppose if by mistake we got carried away by it, but still we got a reminder, oh yes, it is not good for me and it is temporary, why I am acting on it? So even at that stage we have a opportunity to stop. Even at that stage we have opportunity to come back, get into the right track. So this self introspection, devotees hear carefully, this self introspection helps us the best. And on the top, when we have a right candidates, right devotees around us, like-minded devotees, they help us. Can you imagine staying with the devotees? Will you watch a pornography? Staying with the devotees. Nobody watches pornography. Being with the devotees. Being in temple, will you quarrel? Generally, In front of the Lord, no, nobody does it. Because even though the thought comes, but devotees, the atmosphere helps us. So that's why it is said we should keep changing the places we should see. We should find out some people, devotees, with whom we are very loving, caring, help us, guide us. So those two principles, self-introspection is the best. On the top, when we have a devotees association, it is the best. Is it clear, Dhwani?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Bhanusri.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, sometimes we get some thoughts like we need, which is either correct, but we need so much of like one. I don't know, Prabhu. Sometimes we request so much. I hope some energy or some courage to take it into and to keep it with ourselves, and to it has to like it has. I feel like it has to be framed in every cell of our body that we have to be in such a way. Sometimes it happens, even though we know it is correct, it is not correct, but it takes time to accept what is correct. And again, we find in that also we need some reason or some, like we have to reason ourselves why we are going for that thought, even though it is correct. Sometimes it happens. And it takes time to accept that thought, what is even correct also.
Yes, it's true. I accept with it. It takes time. It needs a courage. It's one needs to be bold enough to come back to the right track, or to realize that I am doing something wrong. To go against every cell of our body when every cell is in wrong track. So it needs a courage. It takes time. It needs to be bold. So what the energy you are mentioning, yeah, that energy is surplus. We have a lot of energy in the holy name of Krishna. So we should take shelter of holy name of Krishna. That helps us. That helps us. Unlimited energies Krishna has kept. Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. So that is ultimate energies where we can drag it from. I accept it, what you said.
And I have a small example, Prabhu. Yesterday itself, like people around us also make those things to happen with us. Like yesterday, actually, it happened. Like my friend, she said like I cannot wake up early and I cannot do things. And then I am thinking like, is it the same happening with me? And I have a question mark with myself. And then I am seeing my mom. She is the example. No, my mom is there. She is waking up. If I wanted to do things, then the universe is going to make it happen. Even my mom is there and she is doing the things why I cannot do. Even if I wanted to be like her, if I wanted to wake up early, I can. If I doesn't, these reasons, many of the words are there to explain in front. I shouldn't care about this. Yes. And this is what happened yesterday.
Good example, good example. So every day our day starts with a fight, war, internal war. War within us, actually. A war is not with outside people, you know. War is not with your friends, war is not with your hostel room, war is not with the cooling breeze in the early morning. No, actually. War is there within us, our mind. Two thoughts are quarreling each other. Hey, sleep. No, wake up. Sleep. Wake up. Sleep. Wake up. So, at that time, actually, in a devotee's life, we have a Prabhupada lecture. Every day morning, we play Prabhupada lecture in our rooms, our ashram, Gurukul building. So, those higher consciousness, higher philosophy, the vibrations of Prabhupada's text, words, actually they wake up us. There is one devotee, temple commander we have, where he is a overall in charge of the ashram. He comes and chants, Hare Krishna, wake up, like that, you know. So, that helps us to win our wake up thoughts. The sleeping thoughts, I mean at that morning, early morning, sleeping thoughts will get defeated in the war, internal war. So that's why when you, as soon as you wake up, you should say, Govinda, 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 Hari, 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 Hari. We should take the holy names of the Lord. We should take darshan of the Lord. We should rub our hands. So early morning, these holy names, the powerful words of the spiritual master helps us. So the internal war can be won. That can be conquered, these sleeping thoughts. Thank you for your experience, Bhanusri. Yes.
Another small thing is that yes, I had like if I am chanting 8 rounds from these days, and then if I am chanting it morning, and I'm finding myself that whatever the negative thought which wants to lodge in my mind, it is having no space at all. I am moving out it away. Anyhow, I am being happy. Like I am being so joyful inside, and whatever the thing is being happened, and it is nothing in front of me. It is good that this one I am finding myself that I am being okay.
Yeah,
nothing is. I am not being carried away by the thoughts.
Good, very good. And be remember, Bhanusri, I am just, this is a suggestion. Previous shloka we discussed. Even the greatest scholars, greatest gyanis, they fall down. We should be very, very cautious. Okay, you are not, there are bad thoughts, negative thoughts having a very low space in your consciousness, but still we should be very cautiousness. We should be conscious of Krishna and we should be cautious of Maya. Both should be there. Huh? I'm just a suggestion.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is like a seedling, Prabhu. I am making this thing to happen. I have to grow it more within.
Good. Thank you, Bhanus. Yes, last we'll take one comment or question from Roshni and we'll end it here. Devotees. Yes, Roshni.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
As you said that we can't control our karma, right? But it also depends on what environment we are in, right? Like
I didn't said we cannot control karma. Did I say that?
No, like we can, like sometimes it happens now when we have something bad, strong desires. We can't control that, but it also matters what environment we are having around us, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and by chanting also, I think like this is my personal experience. By chanting, we can control our karma, right? Because like recently I stopped chanting. I was surrounded with a lot of bad habits, like waking up lately, not joining the classes, not doing my services and all. But recently I started sleeping at my hall room, and I am starting waking up. I started waking up earlier so that I could attend the classes, I could do kirtan, I can learn more good things. So environment also matters, na Prabhu.
Yes. So actually, this is my experience. To add up to your experience, whole life actually, material life is a adjustment only. Whole material life. There is no this material life. There is no right wrong in this material world. Everything is adjustment. Everything is adjustment. You adjust with the environment, you adjust with the people, you adjust with the thoughts, you adjust with the circumstances, you adjust with the situations, you adjust with the food habits, you adjust with the clothing. Because unpredictable world is unpredictable, ever changing. And for the change, you have to be always adaptive. Always we need to be adjustments. It's a continuous process of adjustment. But why we are doing this adjustment? That is the whole point. Why we are doing this adjustment? For Krishna consciousness. For just to come out of this, just fed up with this. I'm praying, I'm going for Chardham. I'm praying to the Lord. If I can just leave my body. It will be very nice. Whole life is filled up with adjustments. Whole life is filled up with adjustments here and there. From last 8 years, actually first 2 years अच्छे से बहुत अच्छे से खाता था मैं. I was eating like anything. From last 8 years I am trying, for my dietitian, food habits. There are lot of nutritionists, dietitians, but no help. So it's all about what is good food for me. And some people they suggest me gym, make your body, but it's all about adjustments. Every time there is a adjustments only. Every time we have to fight with the environment. But why we are doing these adjustments? For Krishna consciousness. Yes.
Yeah, Prabhu, but I also recently facing this problem. My mama, my sister are telling me how fat you have become. You used to be very thin, now you have become thick. You have no control on your tongue and etc. And my sister follow diet, so she force me to do diet, and I don't even get a proper meal like
Okay.
dal rice.
I understand your pain. Okay, it's good, Roshni. I understand, but the point is, principle need to be understood. The principle is
Yeah,
criticism,
we can't.
comments, appreciations will keep come and going. They will come and they will go. The people who criticized you, the same people may appreciate you. People who appreciated you, same people may criticize you. So these adjustments are always there. That is a principle. That is a point. But why we are adjusting? While we are adjusting, some people they have a safe adjustment. There are different levels of some people they have a safe adjustments, not taking risk. Some people have a risky adjustments. So wait. Some people have a risky adjustments. But all these adjustments for Krishna, serving Krishna, preaching Krishna consciousness, practicing Krishna consciousness. Okay, Dwani. Okay, Roshni. Remember the principle.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Prabhu, in case of diet, I can say one word, Prabhu. We have to remember our purpose, Prabhu. Our purpose itself should make us to take whatever food we have to eat.
Yes.
The food.
So, what do you think the purpose will be? What do you think the purpose should be?
My purpose is like, I'm in the situation, I have to deal everything. What is my upcoming life? If I doesn't have any stamina or good health or anything, I cannot deal my situation.
No, wait.
Like, I am going.
Wait. Maybe I would like to suggest you some more better purpose. The better purpose, the best purpose, not better. Best purpose is for the pleasure of Krishna.
Service of Krishna, Prabhu.
For the pleasure of Krishna. Now, if you see, upcoming life means marriage life. Oh, husband may not like if I be fatty. So that is always no adjustment. Again, I'm saying this. I'm just
Not that kind, Prabhu.
anything. Maybe your mother comments, father comments.
Not at all them, Prabhu. I have reduced before 20 kgs because I have a reason that I have to deal with my thing. Like if I am not active, I cannot do my things. I have to be so much active that I have to be so. My confidence should be great and everything that it used to be make me to do things like the stamina or everything. If
I got it, bonus.
I am a
Okay.
dentist.
Yeah. So you are saying purpose-led, purpose-oriented adjustments are good. You are saying that, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
We have to lead in such a way.
Thank
It can make us to remind us every day.
Yes.
We need to eat less. It even reminds. If we have to ask ourselves before.
So I'm
eating
saying
everything,
some people have a purpose of maintaining good health. Some people have a purpose of getting trimmed body, slimmed body. Some people have a purpose of matches ahead. Some people have a purpose of facing the society, challenges of facing society. So I'm saying the best purpose is for the pleasure of Krishna. Whether I'm fatty or anything, whether I'm diseased.
And here I can say that even these things that Krishna itself mentions that you have to do your materialistic things also, like Swadharma na Prabhu.
Yes,
Both.
yes.
In order to do these things, also we require this body. When we keep this body safe, only
Definitely.
we can we can do those things. If not, we are not at all going to do. If we fall sick, that fall sick 1 month is gone. Like our things cannot be, and we are going to depend on someone, and our mind is going to be kachra, everything.
Yes, Banas, that's true. That's true. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Just one word statement. Will not take too much. One statement, devotees. Yes, Siddharth.
Yeah, like, I like your energy. You're very positive. I really, by joining Gita for Youth, at least, I've started to have a good routine, a straight routine. I'm able to maintain discipline. In the
Good.
morning, I have two options: either think about doing gardening or think about doing yoga. So I keep my mind empty.
Great, great. So keep it up, keep it up, keep continuing. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes. Pranavi, who is this? Pranavi will take long time. Pranavi, just one statement.
One statement only, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
You told to self-introspect, no, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Then
self
last
introspection.
week, yeah, in previous week, you have gave one advice for us, like suggestion. We need to note down our thoughts. I'm practicing that since a week, Prabhuji. I'm analyzing the change in me, Prabhuji.
Yes,
I
yes.
told to my friends, or my friend, one of my friends also. She's also felt a good idea. She asked me, "How did you get?" Then I forgot from where did I got that idea. Just I wanted to thank you for
Good,
self-introspection,
good.
streamlining. It is
Yes.
helping me, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Pranavi. Nice. Hare Krishna.
And
Yeah.
chanting also, Prabhuji.
Good,
When I
good,
get
good.
different thoughts, I'll switch over to chanting, Prabhuji.
Good,
It's
good.
my
Thank you, Pranavi.
thank you so much,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Madhuri Krishna Madhuri. Last. We'll end with you.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Actually, it may take some time, Prabhuji, to so little bit argument out is you said no, we adjust to our environment and situations like that.
Hmm?
So if we actually in some situations like material and spiritual, there would be little difference, opposite quite decisions when we take any decision. For example, if I take any decision towards Krishna, it would be opposite to our ritual and family morals. Then,
No,
if I
that this
proceed
is
with
that
Krishna,
should be under the guidance. See, whatever the decision we take it for Krishna consciousness, that should be under the guidance. We should not take immaturely. That's otherwise,
the,
if you take immaturely, then our material life will pull us down. Our life will torture us.
I need very personal guidance, Prabhuji, right now in my situation for every decision of my life.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely. We will discuss, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, devotees. We'll end here. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Yes, Sahit?
Happy birthday, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Happy birthday. Jahnudvipa Prabhu, happy birthday.